You need to hear this if you're a dreamer. Since the dawn of time, humans have looked up at the birds soaring effortlessly through the vast expanse of the sky and felt a deep yearning to join them. The dream of flight, to conquer the skies and experience the freedom of the birds, is as ancient as humanity itself. Across every culture and continent, myths and legends have emerged, reflecting this timeless yearning. The ancient Greeks spun tales of Icarus, who dared to touch the sun with wings of feathers and wax. In India, the epic Ramayana spoke of the Pushpaka Vimana, a mythical flying chariot. The journey of aeronautics is the story of this primal human desire transforming into reality. Our exploration of aeronautics takes us on an exhilarating journey through time, from the earliest experiments with flight to the cutting-edge technology that defines modern aviation. We begin our journey in the late 18th century, a time when the idea of human flight was still met with skepticism and disbelief. It was during this era that the Montgolfier brothers, two French papermakers, achieved a groundbreaking feat. They successfully launched the first hot air balloon, carrying humans aloft and marking a pivotal moment in the history of aeronautics. The journey of aeronautics is marked by a series of milestones, each building upon the achievements of its predecessors. The year was 1783. In a field near Paris, two brothers, Joseph and Etienne Montgolfier, prepared for a spectacle that would captivate the world. They had crafted a peculiar contraption, a large spherical envelope made of paper and linen, inflated over a fire that heated the air within. As the balloon ascended, gracefully rising into the sky, a collective gasp rippled through the assembled crowd. As the 19th century progressed, attention shifted from balloons to gliders, unpowered aircraft designed to soar through the air using aerodynamic principles. Pioneers like George Cayley in England and Otto Lilienthal in Germany dedicated their lives to understanding the forces of lift and drag, meticulously studying bird flight and conducting countless experiments. Lilienthal built and flew a series of gliders, making over 2,000 successful flights and meticulously documenting his observations. Tragically, Lilienthal's pioneering work met an untimely end in 1896 when he lost control of his glider during a flight, succumbing to his injuries. His meticulous research, daring experiments, and unwavering belief in the possibility of human flight inspired countless others, including two brothers from Ohio who would go on to change the world, Wilbur and Orville Wright. The Wright brothers, bicycle mechanics by trade, approached the challenge of flight with a unique blend of practicality, ingenuity, and unwavering determination. They meticulously studied the work of their predecessors, particularly Lilienthal's research on gliders, and identified a crucial missing element, a means of controlling an aircraft in all three dimensions of flight: pitch, roll, and yaw. On December 17, 1903, a date etched forever in the annals of history, the Wright brothers achieved what had once seemed impossible. At Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, their meticulously crafted aircraft, the Flyer 1, took to the skies, marking the first successful, sustained, controlled, powered flight of a heavier-than-air machine. The Wright brothers' achievement sent shockwaves around the world. The news of the Wright brothers' accomplishment at Kitty Hawk spread like wildfire, igniting the imaginations of inventors, entrepreneurs, and dreamers worldwide. The Wright brothers continued to experiment and innovate, relentlessly improving their aircraft's design and performance. Across Europe, aviation pioneers like Alberto Santos Dumont in France and A.V. Rowe in England made significant strides, developing their versions of powered aircraft. Santos Dumont, a flamboyant Brazilian living in Paris, captivated the world with his daring public flights, showcasing the potential of aviation to an enthralled audience. The early years of aviation were marked by both exhilarating triumphs and heartbreaking tragedies. The outbreak of World War I in 1914 cast a long shadow over the world, but it also served as a catalyst for unprecedented technological advancement, particularly in aviation. Military strategists quickly recognized the strategic potential of aircraft, both for reconnaissance and as offensive weapons. The skies above the battlefields of Europe became a proving ground for a new breed of aircraft. The demands of war spurred rapid innovation. By the war's end in 1918, aviation had undergone a radical transformation. With the cessation of hostilities, the world yearned for a return to normalcy, for a future filled with hope and progress. Surplus warplanes, no longer needed for combat, were repurposed for civilian use, ferrying mail, passengers, and cargo. In 1919, the first scheduled international passenger service took flight, connecting London and Paris. This marked the beginning of a new era in travel, one where journeys that once took weeks or even months could be completed in a matter of hours. As demand for air travel grew, so too did the need for larger, more comfortable, and reliable aircraft. The years following World War II witnessed another technological leap forward, the advent of the jet engine. In 1949, the de Havilland Comet, a sleek, British-built jet airliner, took to the skies, ushering in the jet age. The Comet, with its swept wings and 4 jet engines, could cruise at speeds approaching 500 miles per hour, significantly reducing travel times. The introduction of jet aircraft revolutionized air travel. The world seemed smaller than ever before, and the allure of international travel was within reach of a wider segment of the population. The outbreak of World War I in 1914 irrevocably altered the course of human history, and with it, the trajectory of aeronautics. The skies above the battlefields of Europe became a crucible for innovation, a testing ground for new technologies, and a stage for extraordinary acts of courage and sacrifice. In the early days of the war, aircraft were rudimentary, often little more than fragile biplanes constructed from wood and fabric. Yet military strategists quickly recognized their potential for reconnaissance, for observing enemy troop movements, artillery positions, and supply lines. The fragile reconnaissance planes of 1914 gave way to purpose-built fighters armed with machine guns synchronized to fire through the propeller arc. The armistice of 1918 brought an end to the bloodshed on the battlefields of Europe. But the lessons learned in the skies above the trenches had a profound and lasting impact on the development of aviation. During the interwar years, a new generation of engineers and aviators, many of whom had cut their teeth in the crucible of aerial combat, emerged, eager to apply their skills to the pursuit of peacetime aviation. Metal construction, pioneered during the war, gradually replaced the traditional wood and fabric designs, resulting in stronger, more durable aircraft. Engines became more powerful and reliable, allowing aircraft to fly higher, faster, and farther. Charles Lindbergh's solo transatlantic flight in 1927, a feat of extraordinary skill and endurance, captured the world's imagination, solidifying aviation's hold on the public consciousness and ushering in a new era of long-distance air travel. The outbreak of World War II in 1939 plunged the world into darkness. The skies above Europe and the Pacific became battlegrounds for a new generation of aircraft. Technological advancements were quickly adapted for military use, escalating aerial warfare. Sleek, all-metal monoplanes like the Supermarine Spitfire and Messerschmitt Bf 109 dominated the skies. The North American P-51 Mustang turned aerial combat into a deadly game of speed and firepower. The advent of jet propulsion marked a turning point in aviation history. The end of World War II in 1945 marked the beginning of a new era, one shaped by the horrors of nuclear war and the promise of technological advancement. Aviation, forever intertwined with the events of the preceding decades, emerged from the conflict transformed, its future course irrevocably altered by the lessons learned and the innovations forged in the crucible of war. The jet engine, a wartime innovation, rapidly found its place in peacetime aviation. The de Havilland Comet, a sleek British-built jet airliner, took to the skies in 1949, ushering in the jet age and revolutionizing commercial air travel. Journeys that once took days could now be completed in hours, shrinking the world and connecting distant cultures like never before. The Cold War, a period of intense geopolitical rivalry between the United States and the Soviet Union, further fueled aeronautical innovation. Both superpowers poured vast resources into developing advanced military aircraft, pushing the boundaries of speed, altitude, and stealth technology. The legacy of World War II's impact on aeronautics extends far beyond the development of jet aircraft and advanced military technologies. The war led to the establishment of global aviation organizations, standardized air traffic control procedures, and fostered international cooperation in the pursuit of safe and efficient air travel. The world had learned to fly, and there was no turning back. The roar of jet engines heralded a new era in aviation. The jet age transformed air travel from a luxury into a common mode of transportation. Distances once insurmountable were now traversed in hours, shrinking the world. The de Havilland Comet, an early jet age pioneer, promised speed and efficiency. Its inaugural flight in 1952 marked a transformative moment. However, the Comet's success was marred by tragic accidents. Manufacturers worldwide raced to develop their own jet airliners. The Boeing 707 solidified the United States' dominance in aviation. The Soviet Union's Tupolev Tu-104 challenged the West's supremacy. The jet age became a symbol of national pride and Cold War rivalry. The jet age spurred not only a revolution in air travel, but also an unprecedented era of innovation in aircraft design and technology. Engineers and scientists, inspired by the possibilities of high-speed flight, pushed the boundaries of aerodynamics, material science, and propulsion systems, constantly seeking to improve the performance, efficiency, and safety of aircraft. The quest for greater speed and fuel efficiency led to the development of swept wings, a design feature that reduced drag at high speeds, allowing aircraft to fly faster and farther on a single tank of fuel. The iconic shape of the Boeing 747, with its distinctive hump and gracefully swept wings, became synonymous with long-distance air travel, its ability to carry hundreds of passengers across continents transforming the economics of aviation. Advancements in material science played a pivotal role in the evolution of aircraft design. Lightweight alloys such as aluminum and titanium replaced heavier materials, reducing the weight of aircraft and improving their fuel efficiency. The development of composite materials, strong yet lightweight, further enhanced the performance and durability of aircraft, paving the way for even more efficient and environmentally friendly designs. The evolution of jet engines themselves was nothing short of remarkable. Early jet engines, while powerful, were notoriously fuel-thirsty and prone to malfunctions. Advancements in engine design, including the development of high-bypass turbofan engines, significantly improved fuel efficiency, reduced noise levels, and enhanced reliability, making air travel more affordable, quieter, and safer. Chapter 16. The Rise of the Megacarriers. The jet age saw the rise of megacarriers, airlines with vast fleets connecting major cities worldwide. Pan Am, with its iconic blue globe logo, was an early giant, making international travel accessible. Deregulation in 1978 spurred competition, leading to new megacarriers like American, Delta, and United. These airlines expanded routes, invested in new aircraft, and introduced innovative services. However, consolidation reduced consumer choice and increased market power of surviving giants. Efficiency often came at the expense of passenger comfort and personalized service. Chapter 17. Towards Sustainable Skies. As we stand at the cusp of a new era in aeronautics, the roar of jet engines is slowly being joined by a whisper of change and innovation. The dream of flight is embracing a greener future with sustainable aviation fuels and electric propulsion systems. Biofuels derived from sustainable sources are emerging as a viable alternative to traditional jet fuel. These biofuels offer the potential to significantly reduce the environmental impact of aviation. Airlines are conducting test flights using biofuel blends, paving the way for sustainable aviation fuels. Electric propulsion is rapidly becoming a reality in aviation. Electric aircraft, powered by batteries or hydrogen fuel cells, offer zero-emission flight. Electric aviation is making significant strides with prototypes already taking to the skies. The quest for sustainable aviation extends to every aspect of aircraft design and operation. Lightweight materials are reducing the weight of aircraft, improving fuel efficiency and reducing emissions. Aerodynamic optimizations are minimizing drag and maximizing lift, allowing aircraft to fly farther and use less fuel. Chapter 18. The Unmanned Frontier. The future of aeronautics is about exploring new frontiers with unmanned aircraft systems, better known as drones. These versatile machines are revolutionizing industries from agriculture and logistics to photography and filmmaking. Delivery drones are transforming how we receive goods and services. Imagine a future where your online orders are delivered by efficient drones. This vision is rapidly becoming a reality with companies testing drone delivery networks. Drones equipped with cameras and sensors are revolutionizing data collection. In agriculture, drones monitor crop health and apply fertilizers with precision. In infrastructure, drones inspect bridges, power lines, and pipelines efficiently. The unmanned frontier extends beyond our planet, crucial for space exploration. Drones map Mars, study atmospheres, and deliver supplies to astronauts. As we venture further, drones will expand our understanding of the universe. Chapter 19. A Legacy of Dreams, a Future of Possibilities. From the earliest balloon ascents to modern jets, the dream of flight has connected people, cultures, and continents. Each milestone in aeronautics stands as a testament to human ingenuity and the courage to challenge the impossible. As we look to the future, we see a sky brimming with possibilities. Electric aircraft and drones promise a cleaner, quieter, and more efficient way to travel and work. The legacy of aeronautics will continue to inspire generations, reminding us that the sky is not the limit. If you enjoyed this journey through the history and future of aeronautics, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more fascinating content.